So this is Brighton Station. I wanted to show you. And then you step out and you've got naked chips and patisserie and barber shop and a pizza oven in a machine. Get a pizza. Pubs and shops and what have you. That's the view at the front of the station. But what I really wanted to show you was this street here, which goes right underneath the station, called Trafalgar Street. And it goes down to the Brighton Lanes, which are really interesting. I really like this graffiti or murals, whatever you call it. And there's somebody playing a guitar under the bridge. Can you hear that? Pretty good. And then down this street, along what they call the lanes, which are full of little weird shops. I just noticed that mural for the first time ever. Let's have a closer look. You can see David Bowie, Jimi Hendrix. Pretty cool pub that. Anyway, these lanes are full of kind of quite original, funky shops. Here's a new place that's a Lebanese place, and that's under this huge old Victorian structure. And then this place here, Trafalgar House, I don't know what the hell that is. The bus, the 3X, that's a new bus line. Yeah, it's quite a happening city actually. That's the first of these cool shops. Blend and brew, I don't know what that is. This bit's not that interesting. This is interesting. This is Photo Lab. Real vintage and pre-loved. It's kind of cool. I like that. Coffee shop, milk no sugar. I like it. The radiator centre, that doesn't look so interesting. That street looks residential. Most of these streets are not residential. You can go into the Lord Nelson and get great food served daily, fish and chips, tapas too. That's the Lord Nelson there, and there's the man himself. I think he got shot on deck, didn't he, at the Battle of Trafalgar. Oh yeah, Trafalgar, that's the name of the street. There's another cool bit of graffiti. Snub 23 it says, I don't know what that is. Starting to see the interesting shops. Cafe Aldo. All day breakfast, brunch, vegetarian sandwiches, salads. Still haven't got to the main bit. This place looks pretty cool, the dresser. Vintage stuff. Another vintage shop there. Oh, yeah, all about Audrey. There's another one there. Bluebell and something. Mange Tout. Tidy Street. Singles bar. Still residential. I like this whiskey cocktail. And then, oh yeah, Japanese restaurant. That looks great. And it's full. Which is always a good sign. Nearly got run over by a cyclist, which is not a good sign. Let's have a look at this stuff. Wow. Looks awesome, even though I don't eat fish. I think this is the street where the real shops are. It's full of small independent shops. No time to see them all. Tattoo parlor. What's here? Salvage and interiors. That looks really interesting. I guess old stuff that they like an antique shop. It sounds better salvage, doesn't it? I like that mask there. Part-time driver handyman. That's me. I should get that sign. What else have they got? A llama. Lots of stuff. Good. They have good taste. That's what they have. Nice dog. Nice chair. How much is that? 450 quid, 19th century. Not for me, thank you very much. I like the llama. More downstairs. What's over there? Restaurant Sergio Pascal. I guess that's a hairdresser. And over here, Good as Gold store. Vintage dead stock utility. Fancy a matcha. Okay, here's a little park. I never knew about this place. Old phone boxes. I wonder what happens in those phone boxes. Noisy motorbike. A corner shop with tobacco, vape, whatever. But what I like about this is it's got Romanian, European, Ukrainian, British, Bulgarian, Czech flags. That's very cool. Good to see that these European flags knocking around. What else? Wow, that looks good. Amazing cafe and stuff. Mug workshop. Wow, have a chillax time. Lucky Star Chinese restaurant. Great Eastern. Okay, I'm getting to the end of this. And this is not even the main lane. This is just the spine that goes down the back of the lanes. So if you really want to check it out, get down here. Oh yeah, final thing. A record shop. Wow, that looks amazing. Look at that mural up there. And one last thing over there is some kind of old-fashioned head. Don't know what that is. Anyway, I'm going to zoom out and go. Bye. What do you think of this place? I guess the main message is if you get to Brighton, want to check it out, just go to the road. All you need to remember is go to the road under the station.